From the Collins Aerospace Studio at the Nordloff Center in downtown Rockford, it's time for Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl, Junior Edition.
Hello friends, and welcome to the 4th season of Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. The brightest minds from 12 area middle schools will face off all summer long right here at the Nordloff Center. Keith Country Day is our 2-time defending champion, and their title defense will start in a couple of weeks. But first, we begin with this first matchup and these two teams. First, the North Boone Vikings. This is North Boone's 3rd year in the competition. They're joined here by Captain Camilla. Go ahead and introduce your team.
I'm Camilla, and to my far right is Lydius, to my near right is Ava, and to my left is Kendra.
Welcome, welcome, and good luck this season. Facing off today against the Phoenix of All Saints Academy. Welcoming in with Captain Trinity, go ahead and introduce your team.
To my left is Nora, to my far left is Natalie, and to my right is Oliver.
And best of luck this season as well. We'll start, as always, with the Rockford University buzz-in round. So teams, fingers on buzzers. I'll read the question. You buzz in when you think you know the answer. Give your answer once I've recognized you. If you're correct, you'll get 10 points. If not, I'll go ahead and finish the toss-up, and the other team can have a chance to answer. Both teams ready? Let's begin. First question of State Line Junior Season 4 is, what regular polygon has 20 internal diagonals, has internal angles that each measure 135 degrees, can be created by cutting triangles off of the corners of a square, and has 8 sides? That is Ava.
Octagon?
Octagon is correct for 10 points, starting off the season. Next question. Name the Shakespeare play in which a Holy Palmer's kiss at Lord Capulet's ball begins the doomed romance of a pair of... That is Camilla.
Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet is correct. Pair of star-crossed lovers in Verona, 10 points. What country is home to the island volcano Stromboli, Mount Etna on the... That is Ava.
Italy?
Italy is correct. Mount Etna on the island of Sicily. Next question. What female vocal range is the namesake of a clef whose middle line is at middle C? This vocal range is higher than a tenor and lower than a soprano. That is Ava.
Alto?
Alto is correct. Alto clef. Next question. What part of speech, which is entirely missing from the novel The Train from Nowhere, can be conjugated to be put into different tenses and can indicate that an action is being performed? That is North Boone Ava.
Verb?
Verb is correct. That novel, The Train from Nowhere, has no verbs in it at all. The author compared them to weeds in a field of flowers. Continuing on. What fictional character is almost killed with bodice laces, a poisoned comb? That is Nora.
Snow White.
Snow White is correct. Very early buzz there. Nicely done. Next question. Kimberlite pipes are a source of what mineral? An allotrope of carbon whose value of 10 on the Mohs scale. That is North Boone Ava.
Diamond?
Diamond is correct. Hardest mineral on the Mohs scale. What politician attended a performance of Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater? That is North Boone Ava.
Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln is correct. Ford's Theater, where he was assassinated. Ford's Theater now a museum, but Ford's policy is to never reenact the play in their stage. Next toss-up. What 2023 film features the song For a Moment, which is sung by Kala Lane as Noodle and Timothy Chalamet as the title Chocolatier? That is North Boone Camilla.
Wonka?
Wonka is correct. The next question. BRCA1 is a gene whose mutation commonly leads to what type of disease, which is studied by oncologists and is often treated with chemotherapy? That is Ava.
Cancer?
Cancer is correct. Chemotherapy, the clue there at the end. Next question. The Renaissance-era Lady Gherardini is believed to be the subject of what painting? That is North Boone Ava.
Mona Lisa?
The Mona Lisa is correct. Held in the Louvre. Nice early buzz. What god fished with Hymir for the Midgard serpent and wielded Mjolnir, a magical hammer? That is Camilla.
Thor?
Thor is correct. The magical hammer Mjolnir, wielded by Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Next question. The outskirts of Amarillo, Texas, are home to the National Reserve of what element, whose atomic mass is 4? This gas is the lightest noble gas and has chemical symbol He. That is Ledius.
Helium.
Helium is correct. National shortage of helium, that Amarillo, Texas supply is dwindling. Next question. What historical figure earned the nickname Maid of Orleans during the 100 Years' War and was charged with heresy for dressing in armor and fighting for that is North Boone, Ava.
Joan of Arc?
Joan of Arc is correct, fighting for France as a teenage girl. That's the last question of the quarter. North Boone off to a strong start, 130-10 for All Saints Academy, but a lot of games still to play. Coming up next with the volleyball round. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. Our first match of the season is off to a rolling start. North Boone 130, All Saints 10. Many points available in the volleyball round. We'll start here with All Saints Academy. Teams, this is a conferring round, so you can work together on these questions, but I do need to hear from the captains, so we'll start with Trinity. First question. In a novel by Bram Stoker, Abraham Van Helsing uses communion wafers and garlic to combat what Transylvanian count who drinks human blood to survive?
Vampire.
I can prompt.
Count Dracula.
Exactly right, 10 points. Bouncing back to North Boone for the next question. What European explorer constructed the Navidad fort from the ship Santa Maria when he journeyed to the Americas in 1492 with the sponsorship of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain?
Columbus.
Christopher Columbus is correct, 10 points. Back to All Saints. In plant cells, the cell wall surrounds what other protective layer of the cell, which is the outer layer in an animal cell?
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is exactly correct for 10. Back to North Boone. A poem by Longfellow begins, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of what early American hero who rode through Medford, Lexington, and Concord to warn that British troops were coming?"
John Smith.
Sorry, no, that's a good guess. This is Paul Revere from early American history. Paul Revere's Ride. Back to All Saints. What Albanian English singer received a Grammy nomination for Dance the Night from the Barbie movie and released the song Houdini as the lead single for her upcoming third album?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa is correct for 10. Back to North Boone. What mythically named NASA space program had its 11th mission land the first men on the moon in 1969?
Apollo.
The Apollo program, correct for 10. Back to All Saints. A bold capital Z indicates what mathematical set of numbers that includes all positive whole numbers, 0, and all negative whole numbers?
Integers.
Integers is correct. I believe that was Nora from that one. Excellent math knowledge. Back to North Boone. Name the king from Greek myth who was given donkey's ears by Apollo and who foolishly asked for the gift to turn everything he touched into gold.
Midas.
King Midas is correct. That one coming in from the side as well. Good conferring. Back to All Saints. John Constable's The Haywain is a painting in what broad artistic genre in which a painter depicts a view of a natural outdoor scene?
Landscape.
Landscape is correct for 10. Back to North Boone. Name the classic murder mystery board game in which players try to figure out where and how characters like Miss Scarlet or Mrs. Peacock committed a murder.
Clue.
Clue is correct, or Cluedo if you're in Britain. That's the last question of the match. Very evenly balanced. All Saints picking up a nice chunk of points there to get a little bit closer. We've got 170 for North Boone, 60 for All Saints, and more points on the way in the lightning round coming up next. But before that, the Bergstrom bonus question, which you're going to hear at home right now.
Originally founded in 1995 as the Baltimore Bandits, the Rockford Ice Hogs are the top minor league affiliate of which NHL team?
Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. You at home have heard the Bergstrom bonus question. These fine students have not yet, but they're about to. Fingers on buzzers. If you buzz in and get this question correct, you'll earn for your team pizza and pasta from our good friends at Leonos of Rockford. So, both teams ready? The Bergstrom bonus question for this week is, originally founded in 1995 as the Baltimore Bandits, the Rockford Ice Hogs are the top minor league affiliate of which National Hockey League team? That is Simon.
Blackhawks.
Chicago Blackhawks is correct. North Boone, you'll be enjoying the Leonos pizza and pasta. The Chicago Blackhawks are very conveniently located for the Ice Hogs. The Ice Hogs just finished up their 25th season here in the Forest City. We'll be back after these moments for the NECA IBEW lightning round. Stick with us. Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. Leading into the NECA IBEW lightning round, many points on the table. North Boone versus All Saints Academy, 170 to 60. 100 points available for each team on the lightning round. After the coin toss, we will start the lightning round with North Boone. I'll read you categories in a moment. You'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions in the category of your choice. As we go through, if you don't want to have an answer right away, you can go ahead and pass. We'll come back to it if there's time at the end of the 60 seconds. North Boone, your categories to choose from this week are birds around the world, Egyptian gods, basketball mascots.
Basketball mascots.
Basketball mascots it is. All right, so the instructions for this lightning round. I'll give you the name of a mascot and its home state. You'll give the team name of the professional basketball team. Remember to give the name of the team rather than necessarily the city. So the New York Yankees would be a horrible answer in this lightning round. They play baseball, but if they were somehow right, you'd want to give Yankees. New York Yankees also okay, but don't say New York is the idea. So, sound clear? Any questions? Fantastic. All right, so given the name of a mascot and its home state, give the team name. 60 seconds to North Boone. All Saints, be ready. Any questions that they don't get right, you'll have 30 seconds to pick up on the bounce back. Ready, North Boone. First basketball mascot. Benny from Illinois.
Bulls.
Is correct. Bango from Wisconsin.
Pass.
Lucky the Leprechaun from Massachusetts.
Celtics.
Is correct. Moondog and Sir CC from Ohio.
Pass.
Bernie from Florida.
Heat.
Is correct. Champ the Horse from Texas.
No answer.
Go the Gorilla from Arizona.
Pass.
Slamson the Lion from California.
Lakers.
Sorry, no. Rumble the Bison from Oklahoma.
Pass.
Rocky from Colorado.
Pass.
Bango from Wisconsin. All right, time's up. Got 3 correct for 30 points. All Saints, there are 7 questions coming back your way. We'll start them here. I'll go through them as quickly as I can. Feel free to pass as well. Are you ready? Sure. All right. Basketball mascots, given the name of a mascot and its home state, give the team name of the professional basketball team. 30 seconds. Bango from Wisconsin.
Pass.
Pass. Moondog and Sir CC from Ohio.
Pass.
Champ the Horse from Texas.
Pass.
Go the Gorilla from Arizona.
Pass.
Slamson the Lion from California.
Pass.
Rumble the Bison from Oklahoma.
Pass.
Rocky from Colorado.
Pass.
Go back to Bango from Wisconsin. And time is up. Challenging NBA team there. We'll go through them real quick. Bango from Wisconsin is the Milwaukee Bucks. Moondog and Sir CC are the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bernie is the Miami Heat. Champ the Horse is the Dallas Mavericks. Go the Gorilla is from the Phoenix Suns. Slamson the Lion is from the Sacramento Kings. Rumble the Bison is the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Rocky from Colorado is the Denver Nuggets. All right, so All Saints, your choice of a lightning round. The 2 remaining options are birds around the world, and Egyptian gods.
Egyptian gods.
Egyptian gods. All right. So, given the names of some Egyptian gods, identify the animals with whose heads they were often depicted. So I'll name a god and give a little bit of information. You name the animal whose head they had. Ready for 60 seconds? And North Boone, ready for 30 seconds on your bounce back. Here we go. First one. Bast, who guarded grain from mice.
Pass.
Sekhmet, the fierce counterpart of Bast.
Pass.
The motherly bovine Hathor.
Pass.
Anubis, the judge of the dead.
Jackal.
Jackal is correct. Kebe Senuf and Horus.
Pass.
Kepri, whose head was an entire one of these beetles.
Pass.
Bapi and Hapi, whose head was this specific kind of monkey.
Pass.
Taweret, who is pictured as a large Nile mammal.
Pass.
All right, so we've got the one part on there for Anubis, Judge of the Dead. Bouncing back to North Boone for 30 seconds. Again, I'll go through these as we go, and feel free to pass. Ready? Here we go. Bast, who guarded grain from mice.
Cat.
Is correct. Sekhmet, the fierce counterpart of Bast.
Cow.
Sorry, no. The motherly bovine Hathor.
Cow.
Cow is correct. Kebe Senuf and Horus.
Eagle.
Sorry, no. Kepri, whose head was an entire one of these beetles.
Scarab.
Scarab is correct. Babi and Hapi, whose head was this specific kind of monkey.
Bab.
Judge, did that get in time? All right, so baboon is correct and just in under the buzzer there for 10 more points. We've got 4 questions to go back to. We got Sekhmet, the fierce counterpart of Bast. I thought I might have heard it in there in the conferring. It turns out to be a lion. We've also got Taweret, who is pictured as a large Nile mammal, is a hippopotamus. We also had Sobek, god of fertility of the Nile, is a crocodile. And the bird-headed form of Thoth, god of knowledge, is the ibis. So, lightning rounds in the book, 1 quarter left. The Mercy Health final challenge is next, and it's all to play for right after this. Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. We're about ready for the Mercy Health final challenge. So teams, North Boone and All Saints Academy, fingers on buzzers. It's just like the first quarter. The only difference is questions are now worth 20 points each instead of 10. So remember, wait to hear me recognize you before you give your answer. Best of luck, both teams. First question. The Bowman's capsule is part of the nephron in what organ which may suffer renal failure and stop removing waste products from the blood? Oliver.
Intestines.
Sorry, no. That's a good guess, but North Boone, chance to steal. Ava.
Kidney?
Kidney is correct for 20 points. Next question. The town of Gotemba is just east of what volcano, which last erupted in 1707? This volcano is the tallest mountain on Honshu, and therefore in all of Japan. That is Sophia.
Mount Fiji?
Sorry, no. Chance to steal for North Boone. Ava.
Fuji?
Mount Fuji is correct. Sophia has a really good buzz there, just a little bit off on the vowel. It's a good close buzz. Toss up next. The Kepler conjecture concerned what shape whose surface area formula is 4 times pi times the radius squared, and which is the 3-dimensional version of a circle? That is Ava.
Sphere?
Sphere is correct for 20 points. Next toss-up. Abu Qir and Haifa are bays of what sea, where the islands of Rhodes, Cyprus, and Crete are found between Europe and Africa?
Owen.
That is Owen.
Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean Sea is correct as well, 20 points. The study of what objects was improved when Ernest Rutherford's model was replaced by Niels Bohr, who explained how electrons orbit this object's nucleus? That is Oliver.
The atom.
Atom is correct. Good tricky science buzz. Next question. What military operation targeted the Gold, Juno, Sword, Utah, and Omaha beaches on June 6, 1944? This operation was an American-led Allied invasion of Nazi-held France. That is Ava.
D-Day?
The D-Day invasion is correct. Next question. Anna Anderson was one of many people who falsely claimed to be what woman, who assuredly did not survive the 1918 assassination of the entire Romanov family, including her father, Russian Tsar Nicholas. That is Ava.
Anastasia?
Anastasia is correct. European history for 20. Next question. Name the novel in which Simon becomes convinced that a pig's head is speaking to him, while two factions of... That is Ava.
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies is correct by William Golding. And that's the last question of the match. Fantastic game, both teams. We have a final score of North Boone 380, All Saints Academy 90. North Boone, you'll be moving on to face Marshall later on in the competition. Best of luck there. All Saints, very well played, very impressive buzzes and knowledge today. Who among you are 8th graders? So Oliver and Trinity, we'll see you in State Line Quiz Bowl High School Edition in the future. Sophia and Nora, we'll see you next year. Thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you next week on Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. Have a good one.